Yes, we're going to get started right now, guys. Just go ahead and read this disclaimer real quick. Just know that, yeah, markets have a financial risk. It involves significant risk, and it's possible to lose your entire investment if you're trading with live money or prop firm accounts, guys. Right? This is education purposes only. CFTC Rule 441. In accordance with the CTF 441 rule, we advise that hypothetical or simulated performance results may not be indicative of actual trading results. There are numerous factors related to the markets in general or to the implementation of any specific trading program which cannot be fully accounted for. For this preparation of hypothetical performance results, all of which can adversely affect actual trading results. You're copying me, you trade, guys, make sure that you're trading your own risk, your own counts. All right, let's get started, guys. So what are we going over today? We are going over the TD trend bar trading. All right. I'm not a good drum roll person. No, I'm not. But, I tried. All right, let's get started. Let's go into it. What is the TD trend? Let's go ahead and start this over here. Today is Sunday, August 2nd. This is a live market. It is 10:30 p.m. my time. I am catching up on a couple of videos that I'm lacking, so I'm just trying to get them done and get them out of the way so everybody has this video to go back and look at if you are using the Trader Dan software with the TD trend bars. So what is this? Most traders lose money. Why? Because they trade with the market. They trade when the market is mixed, meaning they don't know if the market's going up or if it's going down or if it's going sideways. They get into a trade and then they lose it. They get into another trade and it loses it. TD trend bar helps you see when the trend is actually lined up to go. In this video, guys, and what we're doing right now, I'm going to show you how I use the TD trend bar to read bullish pressure, bearish pressure, and the chop. The goal is simple. Green means buyers and are taking control, and red means sellers are taking control, and mixed colors mean you need to wait. Now, how can I explain this to you and keep you guys from being bored? Trading is bored, guys, right? It's not supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be boring. It's exciting when you're winning and making money, but it's boring when you're sitting in a trade and it goes nowhere. TD trend bar has 3 rows down here at the bottom. 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2. What this means, those 3 rows are a different part of the trend. When all 3 rows line up green, I'm looking for buy setups. When all 3 rows line up red, I'm looking for sell setups. Pretty simple. When the rows are mixed, I stay patient because the market is not clean. It's not giving us a clean direction. All right, up and down, up and down, up and down, right? Simple rules. All green, look for buys. All red, look for sells. Mixed colors, no trade. Use pullbacks, support, resistance, and order flow for entries. Don't chase after the big candles. Best trades happen after trend bars line up and price gives you a clean pullback. So what does that mean? When price lines up, it lines up, it gives you a pullback, gives you the pullback, right? This went up right here. It gives you a pullback, and now we get that price line up. But you're in a 50% swing. So chance to go down 50%, chance to break up 50%. You already know this. I teach you this in some other videos. But anyway, you are not going to get out of those situations all the time, but you'll be able to see them. And you'll be able to call to action, right? You'll be able to call to action whether you want to trade that or not. So let's go back. The market's been sideways here, okay? And it's just been doing nothing since the open. Let's go back here and look at Friday's sell. We broke structure here with a sell at the close of this 1 minute bar. We're red. We got some green here, but not all green. The 0 says we were going to pull back and continue short. And that's what it did the rest of the day, right? I'm on a 1 minute chart in Q, selling at this right here, just to go to here, just to go to this first target on NQ or even MNQ, right? Trading multiple contracts on MNQ. Going short here and having to stop here will put you right here at $1,200 or $120 on one contract MNQ. If you're trading 2, 3, 4 contracts, it's a $500 day. Those of you who trade with me know that on the 50K accounts, I'm looking for $200 a day. On the bigger accounts, I like to do 500. If I make a little bit more than 200 every day, that's great. If I make more than 500 every day, that's great. But when you're trading multiple accounts, we're looking to make that money and move on. Okay. Let's talk about the buy signal. Buy signal came in at, oh, this is in the afternoon, guys. Let's go to the morning session. I apologize. What did the morning do? Friday, I think it sold off, didn't it? Yeah, it did. Here you go. So we caught the long on Friday first. I went long. We got our money. That's what this box was up here for. It was in an ABC swing, right? And if we look left, we can see that it was an ABC swing to take out these highs. Sweep of the highs, and then it runs to the lows. Okay, no big deal. Now, got a sell signal right here with a stop above that yellow line. That is the market shift line. I run that on this indicator. And the rest is history, guys. Got a sell here in the pocket. We retest. We pull back. Got another sell here. You're not looking for a buy until we switch direction. This is a change of direction. Counter trend trade. Change of direction. ABCD swing, double top. ABCD swing. ABCD swing off of this one. Down. Real simple to see when it's done. It's not so simple to see when it's done. Yeah. So I just got that question. Hey, Dan, it's easy to see it as it's going on, but what's going on here? Well, look, got a buy with 1,377 contracts. They bottom here, and then they ran down and added more to that, and then they ran this up. So you can see it. Let's go back to the next New York session. Does it work in all the sessions? It works wherever you want it to work. I like to trade. This is a momentum indicator, right? So when momentum comes in, I want to trade that momentum. Now, I would not take that short. Why would I take that short? Well, number one, we're green here. Red in the middle and green on the bottom. So unless all three of these are red, I don't want to take a trade. And look what happens over here at the open. We're all green, right? This is nothing. When it's like red like this, then you got to pay attention when all three of them are red. But when they're not all three red like that, you're looking for a trade to stay to the upside. This pulls back and breaks up again. So that's how you use the indicator, right? When these are all green, you're looking for buys. When they're all red, you're looking for sells. When they're all red, sell. Now this didn't go very far. There's no indicator it's going to give you top notch, make money all the time. You are going to have losses with some indicators. So I would not over leverage. I would always trade the right risk management. But look at the sells, right? Now you're able to look down below and say, is that a sell I want to take? Yeah, we're red. Is that a sell I want to take? No, we got some green in here. If we break through it, oh, we got another sell over here. Is that a sell signal? Yeah, we're red. Boom, breaks down. This kind of pulls back, comes down. You get another sell signal. But you look down, you got a green and a little bit of green popping in here. You're going to wait. Then you're going to get into another sell again, right? So as long as this red one down 0 line, this is the fast, medium, slow. As long as the slow is red, when your medium and your fast line up, you probably have a trade. Okay, that's pretty much the simple way to say it. Here is a buy signal. Now you get to say, is that a buy? you want to take? Yeah, it's all green. You're in. Stop. Money. Pull back. Kind of chop away. What do we got? Green. Money. Right? A continuation. Oh, look. A, B, C, D swing. That's the only pattern we trade in the market, guys. Absolutely. Yes. So the question in the chat is, can you trade multiple time frames? Yes. So what I do, okay, is I have this set up over here on a 5-minute time frame. Why? Because if I'm going to scalp for 50, 60, 70 ticks, 80 ticks, 100 ticks on a 1-minute chart, I want to look over here. Of course, I'm on NQ here and MNQ here, but I'll trade MNQ over here. Yeah, I'll change it right now. What I want to do is I want to look and go, okay, well, what is the bigger time frame doing? Oh, we're green. Look at this green, 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 right? The 15 minutes green, the 5 minutes green, 5 minutes green, 5 minute was green over here when the 15 was green, right? So I want to be looking at the bigger time frame and saying, what are they doing on a bigger time frame? Is that something I want to entertain? The hardest part is going to be you staying out of it. Like this sell, like you're like, oh yeah, I got to get into it. But in reality, you're fast in your medium's turning red, but your bottom one hasn't yet. 5 minute hasn't even turned it on the 2. This could be just another pullback to break higher. We don't know, but that would be the idea unless this is finally going to sell off. So anyways, that's the TD trend bar, guys. When you look at it by itself on a 1-minute chart, it's pretty tight, right? You get the signal, you get the look and say, oh yeah, it's a short, but are we at resistance? Yeah, we are. Right? Or are we at support? We don't want to trade, we don't want to sell into support. Right? This swept it. Of course, coming down to this counter trend line is nice, right? Because we have it here and back more. But you don't want to short into support or resistance. You don't want to buy at resistance. You don't want to short at support. So what does that mean? Well, the question I got is this says sell here. That was your trend line break. That's a big candle. We're selling on the next candle, push down and reject it up. We took that one out, but this is in the afternoon and I don't trade in the afternoon. Let's look at this one up here. Is that as support? No, it's up higher. Support is down here. So if you're short, you're coming into support, you're going to put your stop in. And if you break it and retest it, great. Then you're looking for another short. Yeah, do not be like, don't be stupid. Like, I do stupid things all the time, right? I do. I'll DCA an area and I'm looking for a bounce to get out of the trade so I don't take a loss, and it works, 80% of the time. If I would close the trade out, absolutely. If I would have closed the trade out with a small loss and got back in, I would probably be profitable every single day. But like if I went long right here and it went up and I didn't take profit here, which, I'm looking for a pullback to retest the break and go, and it sweeps the low or comes down into the low, I'm probably exiting trade if we close below 50% and then the market goes back up, right? Or if this pulls back, I'm DCA hoping that we don't break this candle because that's my long candle. In this case, I would win a bunch of money because I would DCA this pullback. Once we broke my entry, if we got below, I'd be like, all right, I'm going to add to it, stops here. I'm going to add to it, stops here. Then boom, it breaks up and hits my take profits right here. Then I have my runner, and now I'm in down here versus being in up here. Now, that's not everybody's cup of tea. It's easier to say, I'm going to put my stop in profit, get taken out. Okay, come back. Okay, I'm going to buy here and put my stop here. It dilly-daddles around, and then it goes for you, and you get money, right? So, all right, guys. So that's the TD trend bar. Again, trade it with a grain of salt. you can use the signals as a entry point, but just know a lot of times that you enter them, the next candle will come back and retest it. Sometimes it will sweep the low. Yes, absolutely. So the way you would trade it is if I went short here, where would my stop be? If I went short here and agreed that this was a sell, my stop would be up here. I'm going to use that trailing yellow line if I can every time I take a trade. So if I got in the long right here, my stop's here. Once the yellow line shifts up, I'll put my stop here. I'll probably take some money off right here, or I'd get stopped out very small. Yeah, so the yellow line is the TD shift. Yep, and now that's got a buy-sell signal, or you can use it by itself. Yep. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off. That's the TD trend. Yeah, that's the TD trend bar, right? It's going to help you stay in the game. You're trading M&Q. Give an example. If for some reason you did take the short, you got on that sell, you got red, 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 and then the next candle turns green, you're going to get out. But even if you did take it, you'd be closing your trade out right there. Look at that, only $50. And if you thought it was long there, I mean, there's your big trade, right? If you thought it was long, or you wait for the buy signal here, stops here, and you get your money right back. So the 1-2-1 trade still applies to this as well. So, all right, guys, I'm going to jump off. I will see everybody in the morning. Have a blessed night, guys. Peace. I'm out of here.